What's going on, guys? It's the Vortex here. So today, I just finished Legends of Tomorrow, and I know I'm pretty late on this one, but I've been trying to balance all of these shows. I think I'm going to watch Supergirl next. Still not caught up on Arrow deliberately, because I'm just annoyed with that. But anyway, I finished Legends of Tomorrow. Great show. That's the first thing I'm going to say. It's awesome. I love the cast. I love the special effects are great. There's so much greatness about this show. Obviously, it's part of the whole CW TV universe with The Flash, with Arrow, and now Supergirl is coming in. Um, so this show is about a lot of the supporting characters, or in some cases villains, with the case of Captain Cold and Heatwave, and they team up with this guy Rip Hunter and travel through time to stop Vandal Savage. Now it is awesome that Vandal Savage is the villain for this show. The actor who they got for him, don't know his name right off the top of my head, but he does a great job. He's in pretty much every episode, and he's great. He looks just like Vandal Savage from the comics. So yeah, he's a great villain. And then we have a lot of other cool episodes. Like there's one where they travel to Star City and they see Green Arrow from the future, and it's a possible future. And that episode was really cool. And then there's a Jonah Hex episode. Now I'm not too familiar with him as a character. I saw a Batman the Animated Series episode with him in it. I also saw a Justice League episode. And I love the Wild West, so that was a really cool episode, like Red Dead Redemption kind of thing. That was a really cool episode. Anyway, so yeah, getting on to the whole team. So if you look at this picture, that's pretty much the whole team in this picture. So starting on the left, you got the Atom, played by Brendan Routh. Now, I love Brendan Routh in this show. I think he does a great job. He totally redeems himself after Superman Returns with the Atom, and it's great. He's so likable and everything. His suit's not perfect in my eyes. I think it could be a bit closer to the comics. While the mechanized suit does work, I feel like maybe it could use a bit of an upgrade next season. I don't know. I'm not crazy about it. White Canary. Obviously, I was a huge fan of Sarah Lance as Black Canary in Arrow. She was actually my favorite character on the show when she was on it. Well, I'm not crazy about the whole White Canary thing because I feel like she's getting kind of sidelined. I know Black Canary is a great character, and I know Laurel Lance is supposed to be Black Canary, but she always seemed more like Black Canary to me. Anyway, she was fantastic in this show. And so, let's see, we also had Hawkman and Hawkgirl. Now, Hawkman doesn't have a huge role in this show, but I like that they have the multiple lives thing. Now, I'm not going to lie. I'm not crazy about Hawkgirl in this show. The romance between her and Adam seemed very forced and unnatural, and I know part of it was supposed to be that way, but it was also kind of like a thing that would occur in every episode and be like, we can't be together. Oh, wait, yeah, we can. Oh, no, we can't. Oh, yeah, we can. It was just back and forth, and it was annoying. And then you had her not being that interesting of a character, if I'm being honest. If you liked her, great, more power to you. But I prefer the Justice League version, not only because I grew up with that one, but because she had more personality. Like Maria Canals Barrera, she played this like tough as nails, kind of like has an attitude, kind of angry and all of that. And she was awesome. I really liked that version better, if I'm being honest. So yeah, Hawkgirl, didn't dislike her, but didn't like her that much either. She wasn't as badass. And I get it, she's just learning with her powers, but I still don't see that kind of potential with her as a character. So I just kind of have to accept that that's not going to be the Hawkgirl in the show. And then we got Firestorm. Now, Martin Stein is great. And then we actually don't have Robbie Amell as Ronnie Raymond. Instead, we have this new character who's Jefferson Jackson. Funny, JJRR. But yeah, so Jefferson Jackson, I really liked him. He was pretty likable. Uh, he was like the only one who's a teenager. He was pretty cool. Yeah, I liked him a lot. Don't have much to say on those two other than they were pretty cool. And then Captain Cold and Heatwave. Captain Cold was my favorite villain on The Flash, and the one negative I will say initially is that because he's on the show, he's starting to become more of a hero. And while that was okay, I loved him as a Flash villain. And to be honest, I'd rather see him on The Flash than on this, even though I did like him in this. And then Heatwave's cool. Heatwave goes through a great character arc in this. But yeah, Captain Cold, because he was on this show, he couldn't be in Flash season 2, I mean. And that annoys me because he was my favorite Flash villain. And then Heatwave has this whole great character arc that I don't want to spoil. So then we got Rip Hunter, who's pretty cool. He's the leader of the team. He does a great job. Not my favorite member, but the actor does a fantastic job. Anyway, so then we go and now I think I've basically given you a summary that this show is fun. It's very fun. It's a show that can be cheesy and it can get repetitive. Um so it may not be for everyone, and time travel can always get confusing. That being said, I do really like this show, and I think if you like The Flash, you will definitely like this a lot. Um, I think it's something that you can't. I would binge watch for a little while, then I would take like a little time off, then I would binge watch and take a little time off. So having finished it today, I think it's a show worth watching. So real quick, I'm just gonna delve into some spoilers, the rest of it. Anyway, my review is I like this show. If you like superhero stuff, go see this. If you like fun shows, go see it. So I'm gonna give you 3 seconds to get off, and then we're gonna go into some spoiler territory. Three, two, one. All right, now I know this has been out for a while, so most of you have probably seen it, but I hadn't until today. I just saw the last 2 episodes today, so let me talk about that real quick. First thing I want to talk about, I mentioned earlier that Captain Cold and Black Canary were characters I really liked, or now White Canary. So seeing my favorite villain and pretty much my favorite hero uh, actually getting together as a couple, that actually felt really good. Even though it was weird seeing a villain and a hero, it actually worked. They didn't fully get together, but it felt so much more natural when it happened than Adam versus Adam and Hawkgirl. But you don't see it because, okay, this was my biggest problem, is while his death scene was well executed, Captain Cold's death, I did not like that. I'm really hoping that they fix that with Flashpoint. Because Flashpoint's coming in Flash season 3, and I know they're gonna change around some things. I really hope that somehow they bring Captain Cold. Although this show made it pretty clear that it's hard to alter the timeline, but also at the same time how it's both stiff and fragile, if that makes sense. But now that the whole time thing is messed up, I feel like they could go anywhere. And I know it might seem a bit redundant if they bring Captain Cold back immediately, but I don't care. Look, please bring Captain Cold back. Please. I would love it if you did. And then next, the Justice Society. You get to see Rex Tyler, who is Hourman. Don't know much about him, but you're going to see the Justice Society. Bit disappointing, no Justice League, but hey, Justice Society could still be cool. Anyway, I don't really have a lot to say. I've probably been umming a lot, other than just this show was pretty cool, and I can't wait to see what they do after Flashpoint. I'm pretty annoyed about Captain Cold. Let me know who you think were the best members. Let me know what you think they're going to do next season on the show, what they're going to change in Flashpoint. And if you want me to talk any more about the CW verse, let me know in the comments below. Alright? I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more. Bye.